Everyone. This is day 4. Siegfried, nurse practitioner with Loveland Medical Clinic. Let's review them really quick. Eliminate sweet drinks. That means Coke, fruit juices, anything that has sugar in it. Number 2, move a bit more. Number 3, sleep or get as much sleep as you can, close to 8 hours. 4, vitamin D. 5, starting to space more time between our meals. So, how did my day go? Well, yesterday, of course, I did my cowboy coffee in the morning, cowboy coffee at lunch. But after dinner, I have to admit I had a couple glasses of wine, so I kind of broke that one there. But at least I'm intermittent fasting, so there's a long period of time between me having a glass of wine and another glass of wine. Move more. I'm having trouble getting my 10,000 steps in for some reason. I got 9,300 steps in. Part of the reason is because it was so darn cold. You can move out there, but as you can see, I actually had put a face mask on because it was so cold. But I'm getting out there and moving. And don't forget the Pomodoro. That helps you get out of your chair every 20 minutes. And that also helps with your steps. Sleep. Once again, my biggest adversary is sleep. I got 6 hours and 9 minutes in. I just did not get enough. And we're going to go into talk in a little more detail about sleep a little bit later. Vitamin D. Yesterday I did a 5,000 international unit with my vitamin K2 and intermittent fasting. So if you can actually not eat breakfast or put off eating as long as you can, after you get up, you can see once you hit that 12-hour point, your body starts to switch from using carbohydrates to actually start burning fat. And you actually need to get at least 12 hours between meals in order to reach that point. So if you could start spacing that out, that would actually help you out a lot. So today we're going to talk a little bit in detail about sleep and what the negative effects of not getting enough sleep are. Sleepy during the daytime increases your risk of having accidents at work, you reduce your productivity at work, and increase, risk of car accidents, okay? Also, it reduces your ability to learn and remember things, decreases your athletic performance. And let's talk about chronic diseases. It increases your problems with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, and cancer. Decreases your immune function, so you're more likely to get sick. Increases susceptibility to stomach ulcers. This is not even counting the fact that it's going to increase your problems with diabetes, hypertension, handling stress, and all the things associated with increased inflammation. Sleep is so important. And you would think, since I know how important it is, that I would get more, but it's also pretty hard to get. I find for myself that if I want to get 8 hours of sleep, I have to be in bed by 8 o'clock. And I want you to know that my bedroom is dark and it's a couple degrees cooler than the rest of the house. That helps with sleep a lot. You also want to turn off all electronics probably an hour to 2 hours prior to going to bed because that blue light stimulates your brain and it gets more difficult to shut down and slow down if it's recently had blue light. And there are actually programs on computers that work with the sunrise and sunset and actually change the lighting on your computer. And I'll put a link in the description here later for that because I use one of those too. Um, if I'm going to read, I do like to use a Kindle with basically no backlight. It's just black and white. It's kind of like reading a book. But the best thing to do is if you can do a little bit of yoga or meditation or something that helps you cool down, that helps you as well. Plus, decrease caffeine, anything with caffeine in it. Coffee, caffeinated tea. If you're going to drink anything, actually, believe it or not, a warm glass of milk helps. But anyways, that's enough about sleep. Sleep is really important. You've seen all the things it can affect, and most people actually inherently know that sleep is really important. So anyways, that's day 4 of our 22 days of starting 2017. If you would like to have a more structured program, we do run the 22-day weight loss program. There's a link below. We would love to talk to you. Our program, I think, is the best in the world, and the reason for that is we don't do shakes and all that other stuff. Basically, we change the way you live, and that will last a lifetime. Okay, so Siegfried 22-day weight loss program. Until tomorrow, don't forget, get your walk.